Hello YouTube. I just want to make a quick informational video on how to field strip the Sig Sauer SP2022 as well as do a modification of a guide rod, kind of a, I guess you can say, upgrade. I swapped out the plastic guide rod that came stock with the Sig Sauer SP2022 and put in a stainless steel guide rod. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we want to do is go ahead and get out our weapon. And from here, obviously, what you want to do is make sure that any direction you are pointing your weapon, that it should be a safe direction. So within this video, every direction that my gun is facing is a safe direction. Before we get started, we need to make sure that our gun is safe to handle. So we want to make sure that it's unloaded. So we'll go ahead and grab it. Finger always off the trigger. And go ahead and drop your mag. Go ahead and pull it out. Make sure there's no bullets in there. Go ahead and take your slide and lock it all the way to the rear. And make sure there are no bullets in the chamber. Okay, so we are clear. Go ahead and release it. From here, in order to field strip this bad boy, what you want to do is, the first couple times actually it can be a little bit stiff, but it loosens up the more that you start to take it apart, is we want to get the pin, pull this pin out right here. On the other side, there's a button that you're going to push. Right here, this button you're going to push. But the moment that you're going to push that is when you pull the slide back and have it aligned up with this spot right here. Once it's lined up here, you're going to, from the other side, push this pin out. So, as you can see here, right about there, that's when you want to, from the other side, okay, where are we on camera? From the other side, go ahead and push. You're going to hear that pop. And go ahead and pull your pin out. And slowly release the slide. Okay. And once you do that, go ahead and just pull your slide forward and take it off. Alright, it's pretty quick and easy. Go ahead and take the main frame of the weapon and put it to the side. And go ahead and take the slide, move the pin. From here, only thing left to do is take the guide rod and the spring and the barrel off. All that stuff's pretty, it's all concealed right up front here. You want to, when you grab this, kind of do it really slowly. You do not want that spring flying off on you. So you're just going to take your fingers here. You're going to grab just like right about there and just gently pull back and slowly off. Go ahead and take it out. Put it down. From here, you can take your barrel out, and you're left with just the main frames here. You got your slide, your barrel, the spring, and your guide rod. The guide rod that you see here is actually my upgraded guide rod that I've already swapped out. It's stainless steel. The one that it came with, like I said, was initially, actually here I'll show you, initially plastic. So, I mean, it's just a kind of flimsy plastic piece. So, some of the perks to swapping that out is with the steel, you're going to get a little bit more durability, as well as from that little bit of weight. It's going to help with the muzzle lift during rapid fire with the weapon. You're not going to really notice much in terms of single shots, but with the rapid fire, you'll notice a little bit of a difference that helps kind of weigh it down. So in my opinion, I mean, yeah, it's a little, it could be a little flashy, but I think it makes a little bit of a difference. So anyway, when replacing out that guide rod, you also want to make sure that you oil it lightly. At this point, once it's field stripped, obviously you want to clean your weapon. I've already cleaned mine. I was just at the range yesterday, so the first thing I did when I got home was clean the weapon. So actually the only thing that I'm going to do now is just do a little bit of touch-up oiling on just some of the parts that I handled. Basically, anything that's metal to metal that's going to be touching, you want to make sure is lubricated. At the same time, you do not want to over lubricate your weapon because it will cause your weapon to lock up. So just make sure you got just a nice even coat of gloss, that it's not all over the place. And anywhere that you touch, if possible, try not to rehandle. So I'll usually just put one here on the barrel. Take my cloth, give it a nice rub down. Make sure we got a good even coat. And from there, go ahead and gently take it and slide it back into place. Alright, once that's slid back into place, make sure that I actually got this guide rod. Give that a good coating. And slide it in the spring. And from there, go ahead and take your spring and the guide rod, go ahead and stick that back into place and gently push it back. And once you do so, you'll kind of feel it just like that snap into place, so it's going to be kind of nice and snug. Alright, from there, basically just reverse the order of everything that you just did. Go ahead and take the slide, go ahead and take your frame, and you're going to get to a spot right here, right where my thumb is. You can see where it lifts. It's going to kind of stick there, but just give it a little bit of push and it'll slide right on top of there for you. From there, go ahead and take your pen, and you can't push it in all the way, but you just want to just put it into place. It's not, like I said, it's not going to go very far, but you just want to at least get that in there. From there, go ahead and slide it back to your marker. Once you get that slid back, go ahead and push your pin in. Let's see here. There we go. And slowly release the slide. Oops, as I turn on my laser sight. From there, once that pin's pushed in, go ahead and cock it a couple times. Make sure everything's in place, that the barrel doesn't slide, and you're good to go. Go ahead and decock it. Go ahead and take your mag, pop it on, give it a nice brush. You really want to take good care of your weapon. The oil from your hand is not very good for them, and it will cause them to rust a lot quicker. So just take care of your baby if you want her to last. Helps maintain their value. And you don't have to worry as much about the bottom here. It wipes off pretty easy. But give her a good rub down. And there you go. You've now field stripped and upgraded your guide rod on the Sig Sauer SP2022. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to make some comments in the bottom. And I'm by no means an expert, but if there's something I can answer, I'd be glad to help you out. Thanks for watching.